Hey guys, it's me. So it's Sunday, yay! And I curled my hair because I wanted to actually kind of look good for a change. When you get to college, you really stop caring about what you look like because you have like 8 a.m. classes. And you're like, I could take a shower, but that would require waking up at 7 or earlier. And trust me, it's not worth it. No one cares in college. You just roll out of bed and you're like, whatever. So I'm like ridiculously tired because I've been playing Mother for the past 2 days. So you met Kayla last video. She's Mama Kayla. She takes care of everybody. Well, I have two friends, Noah and David. I don't know if you guys are gonna watch this, but hey guys. Well, Noah's kind of special in the way that he's like me. He's really clumsy, and so he gets hurt all the time. Well, we went and we played bingo. It's an on-campus thing, and it was a green bingo, so that means that all the prizes were eco-friendly. Eco-friendly? I don't know. Sorry, distraction. And so none of us had won anything. I wanted to win a Brita, but some other girls won, and they won it, and really annoyed me. I was like, fine, I'll win, and I'll get a plant instead. That's what I really wanted. I don't want a Brita. I wanted a plant. I still didn't win. So it was coming down to like the final big grand prize, which was $150 to something called Shields. I have no idea what it is. I asked around. They said, oh, it's like a Dick's Sporting Goods. I was like, oh, okay. The idea was to buy a bike with it so that you can be friendly for the environment instead of using a car. And so we were playing Blackout. Well, none of us had won anything, and my friend David had been hassling this poor guy who was reading the numbers off. And so he's like, okay, if anybody wins anything, just give me your card so I can go up there and talk to him, just to mess with him. Well, my friend Noah was sitting right next to me, and he was doing really well. Like, really well. And finally he got a Blackout. And so he ran up there, and some other guy was, like, walking up there, like, slowly. Well, Noah ran up there, and he was going to slam his card, like, on the table and be like, yeah, I won! But he noticed that the balls that had the numbers and the letters and stuff on there was on the table, and he didn't want to, like, slam it and have the balls go everywhere, because then they would never know, what numbers and letters were called. So he tried to, like, move it at the last point, and he fell over, and it was absolutely hilarious at the time, but he, like, really, really hurt his foot, and he has, like, a golf ball size, like, lump on the side of it. So I took care of him last night. I iced him, gave him some ibuprofen, there we go, ibuprofen, and some Wasser, and gave him an ice pack, had him elevate it, and we watched The Lion King, and The Lion King never fails to make me cry when Mufasa dies. It's so sad, and I was gonna call my dad, but it was at like midnight, and my dad goes to bed at like 10, so I took care of Noah last night. And then his friend David, who has become my friend as well, came to visit Noah, and David was just he was so tired that he was acting drunk, but he wasn't drunk. And so I was like, okay, I'm going to take Noah to his room, which is on the 3rd floor, without an elevator, so I had to help him up the stairs. I'm going to make him go to bed, and I'm going to tell him, because this was like around 1 now, I was like, in an hour now you can take your pills again, elevate your leg when you're sleeping so that the swelling will go down. And so I could take Noah up into his room, and I made his roommates promise me that they would watch over him. And so it's that. And then I went back down, and David was crazier than usual. So we just hung out until like around 2, and then David was just out of it. So I was like, okay, David, I know you live in a different dorm, so why don't you just crash on Noah's futon tonight? Oh, I say futon instead of futon. So, anyways, why don't you crash on Noah's futon? He's like, well, I don't want to put Noah out. And so I called Noah. Sorry, I'm doing this on my computer. My computer's about to die. So I called Noah. I was like, Noah, can David crash on your futon? He was like, yeah, that's fine. And so I had to walk David up to Noah's room. Well, David was so loopy, and so he just kind of, he started going to my room. He was like, I'm gonna sleep on your futon. I was like, David, I don't have a futon. And so, I mean, he totally could have stayed in my room, except for the fact that we don't have very good accommodations for people that stay over. I mean, we can get a sleeping bag, but the ground's not very comfortable. Plus, we never vacuum, so our ground's kind of gross. There's like food crumbs and stuff. You don't care about that. So we're gonna move on. Sorry, I know I'm messing with my hair a lot. I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk. Okay. Anyways, so I start taking David. Well, David's like huge. He's like muscular and big, and so he's like, Noah's closer to my side, so I can control Noah a little bit better, whereas David I cannot. Anyways, so I start taking David up on the 3rd floor, and then he stopped. He's like, hey, I have to go to the bathroom. I was like, crap, okay, go ahead. And I was like, great, he's going to be in there forever, and then I'm going to be awkwardly standing outside the boys' bathroom, and I can't go in to go get him because there's guys with their doors open right by the bathroom, and it'd be so creepy if I walk into the boys' bathroom to grab David. And who knows, maybe David actually had to go to the bathroom. I don't know. But like 10 minutes later, he came out, and so then we carried on to go to Noah's room. And so I drop off David, and David's doing better. He's still sleepy, I can tell, but it's not as like drunk sleepy. And so he sits on the futon and he starts talking to Noah and his roommates. And David's like, Katie, come here. And so I sat on the futon with David, and then David laid his head in my lap, and we just kind of chilled like that. And then David fell asleep, holding my legs like wrapped around and with his head in my lap. I'm like, crap, okay. So I sat there for a little bit, made sure he was deep asleep, and then so around 3, I was like, all right, I gotta go to bed. I'm so tired because I Skyped my parents at 11, and I was like, oh, I'm not gonna wake up, and it's gonna be horrible. So we do like the, like the Indiana Jones thing where you have a bag that's like about the same weight as the other thing that you're trying to take, and so we did like a little exchange thing. And so luckily that happened, and so I left David, and he was sleeping, and I was gonna go check on Noah, but it's 1 o'clock, and apparently he's still sleeping, because I looked into their dorm, and it's like pitch black. And so I gotta go check on him later, and then I'm going to David's baseball game, and I'm pretty sure you guys don't care about all this, but I just feel like doing this, and so I'm sorry if this makes no sense. I'm just really tired. So just want to talk about that for a little bit. If you had, hey, the VILF girls, Alyssa and Megan, are looking for things to do on spring break. If you think of anything fun for them to do, fun and legal, let's not make them do illegal things, because I care about them. I don't want them going to jail. Go to their channel, the VILF girls. I don't know how to do the little click link things in here. I don't know how to use YouTube. I just know how to do videos. Anyways, so if you know, go to their channel and post things on their video. I think the video says like watch this or something. Post stuff on there for ideas for them to do, because I'm sure they'd appreciate that. So there's something that they could do is or something that you can do is go to their channel and do that. I told them they should watch Harry Potter. Is like I have a Harry Potter movie marathon, because that would take like 2 days if you watch all the movies. They could watch Harry Potter musical, Harry Potter sequel, or Me and My Dick again. I do that all the time, and that takes up like 3 hours of your day or something for each one. So I also told them that she come visit me at college, but I don't know. I mean, I'd have fun, but I don't know if they would, because I mean, there's not much to do here. I mean, I go to classes and I hang out with my friends, but the college that I'm at, everybody goes home on the weekend, so, which is really obnoxious. I mean, seriously, people, if you're gonna be in college, don't go home every freaking weekend. God, cut the cord already, jeez. I mean, I only go home on, like, breaks, and I only live, like, 2.5 hours away. I mean, most of the people live really close, but it's obnoxious. Just stay here. Jeez. I'm bitter. I'm bitter about that. Sorry, this isn't very funny or interesting. So, yeah. guess that's pretty much it. I don't really have anything else to talk about. My phone is blinking at me. I'm sorry, I'm distracted. What? Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. It's letting me know the KU game's on soon. Yeah. So, I hope you guys have a great Saturday. Or, crap. Sorry, guys. Sunday. I didn't mean to freak you out. It's Sunday. And I hope this coming week isn't crap for you. If you're on spring break, congratulations. That's awesome. Spring break is great. You just get to sleep and chill or go do stuff if you want. I don't know what you're gonna do, but I wish I was on spring break, but I already had mine. So, anyways. So have a great day, and I'll make another video probably later on in the week. So, I love you guys a whole bunch. Love. With the L-O-V-E, love. And so I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!